Right, we are live. Hey guys, I am Shantae with Completely Crafty by Shantae. Just want to welcome you to my live. We're going to be working on an autism wreath today. So I ordered this sign and I thought this would be a cute one to do. And normally I do deco mess, but I thought I'm going to do a grapevine instead, and we'll see how it goes. I have some ribbon and I have these florals, so we're going to see whether or not I add any of those. So as the social media sites start to notify people, what I'm going to do is go ahead and start cleaning up the grapevine. So I'm just doing a little trim, first starting with the tag, and it's a 14-inch. So we have some stragglers. I don't mind some because, you know, it is a natural form, and so what I look for is I just don't want it to scratch doors or anything. So, oh, you know what? Look, what I'm going to do too is I'm going to change my view. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So this form is a little wonky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sign on this side, and I'm going to add my floral and bow on this side. And usually I add the florals first, and then I add my bow, but I'm going to do it just the opposite. I'm going to do the bow so I can see how big it is, and then I'm going to add my florals around it. So let's get started. If you're out there, come on in and say hello. Hopefully everyone is having a good week today. I feel like it was, I don't know, almost 60 degrees today. Very nice. I'm not going to make a huge bow because it's not a huge base, so I have the most trouble with Facebook. So if you are on Facebook and I am not seeing your, I'm not seeing your comments, I will respond to them when I'm done. If you joined me last week for my, I just have to make sure that I don't move too quickly when I get off the live so I don't poke myself. But if you joined me last week, it's up there, for my mommy's birthday and my anniversary of Facebook Lives, I want to thank you. We had a great time. We made a cute wreath. Now I'm nervous because I dropped that pen on the floor and I don't have, hey, Miss Rachel. I don't have on any shoes, so I'm afraid I'm gonna step on it. I don't see it, but hopefully I'll find it when I get off my live. I'll be very careful. So I'm just adding some of the colors from the sign, and I'm mixing up the color and the pattern. And you know, some people might think it's crazy, but how are you today, Miss Rachel? But I don't mind mixing the patterns. I like for it to pop, so. All right. My husband's basketball team, we had the playoffs last night, but it didn't work in our favor. So the girls have a game tonight. And so we're hoping they get a win. But we did have one of our players selected for second team in our conference. So that was special. But hopefully the boys will take the off season to hone their skills so that next year they'll do a better job. All right, so now I'm just going to, I am doing well, Miss Rachel. I'm busy, busy, busy. All right. My husband is prepping me because he's saying that he needs a new car. And so he was like, when we get back from your retreat, I think we need to start looking. I'm like, okay. At first I said, how about you look before we go on the trips so then we can drive your new car, break it in a little bit. But I wouldn't do that because we're definitely stopping at Sims, and I don't want to damage the car with, you know, all my junk. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm just trimming off the top, and then I'm going to add it. All right, so I'm putting the sign over here, but I'm going to wait to attach it only because I'm going to be dealing with glue, and I don't want the glue to get on my sign. So I'm going to leave my sign right here, and then I'm going to add my bow. This, I was getting ready to say, I thought it was going to be easy, but I don't think it is. Let me see if I can find my threader. I don't see it. Oops. Hold, please. I have more than one, just in case. So, Rachel, did you get your roses planted? Miss Rachel and her hubby were working on her yard this weekend. All right, so now Just going to trim this. And then I'm going to tuck it in behind there. Okay. All right, so that's a cute bow. All right, so now I'm just going to add, hi Pam, welcome. So now I'm going to go a little backwards. I'm going to start adding my flowers. Only because I really wasn't sure which flowers I was going to use. Initially, I was just going to do all white. But then I thought, well, maybe I'll do some of the red. And then I saw the blue. So we'll see. All right, I'm just moving my things out of the way. So... Oh, we, when we moved into our house, a long time ago, feels like, the person prior, they loved to garden. So we have all of these roses and hydrangeas. Okay, so here are some of the flowers that I picked. And I may not use them. We shall see. So we have these little white ones, and they have like... their tips are like a little purple-ish. And then I love these little bushy ones. They're yellow, but has a lot of greenery in it. So I thought that would be good. And then I have these blue and I have these red. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the white first and see what that looks like. And I'm going to use this one because this is, I must have used this for another project. So I'll start with this first. It's so weird because the tulips are all confused with this weather. They're starting to come up. And I'm afraid that, they're going to get frost, but we'll see. All right, so all right, let's start gluing them in. Ooh. I told my husband we have to do better at watering because the front of our house gets so much sun. Oh my gosh, gets so much sun. And I water the back more than I water the front because I spend more time in the back. But I told him we got to do better with watering. I'm just going to bend these up a little bit. Have them peeking through. I know you're thinking, why did you add your bow first? Well, because I didn't know how many flowers I wanted to use. I was trying to keep it simple. And sometimes when I put the flowers first, I go overboard. So I wanted to see how many I would actually use. And I'm trying not to get my bow wet. Not wet. I'm trying to get my bow, get glue on my bow. Hey, Nina. Hey, Donna. Thank you so much. How's everyone? All right. Just seeing how this is going to look. I probably will cut my tails a little bit, but I'm going to wait. Okay, well that one looks like. Thank you so much, Donna. It was, well, it was a hectic day at work, and then we had a party. Someone on our team is retiring, so we had a party for her, so that was nice. Okay. I am not, well, now it's stuck. I feel like that one is too tall, but it is what it is. Maybe I won't have it. Maybe I'll have it coming down and not out. Because he look like he's seeing peekaboo, and he all up in the way. All right, I'm going to do one more of this. All right, so we have the white. I want to pick it up a little bit. I think I'm going to add some of this yellow as some filler. I know, but like, that means there's bad food there too. There were cake and cookies. There was fruit. But the fruit was far away, so I didn't get fruit. I had cake. And I'm not a sweets person. I'd much rather have chips and salsa. But the cake was marble. And I don't know, and the icing was delicious. The cookies just looked, they were humongous, and I just thought I can't do all that. But I definitely had some cake. All right. We'll probably have another party soon because we have one of the team members, she's getting married. And hopefully they're planning on throwing her a bridal shower, hopefully. Rachel, it was yummy. The cake was delicious. And our team, are made up of, nurses, and I'm a business partner, and we have some recruiters. And so we're not always together. So it's nice when we have a party to be able to get together and hang out, because, some of the people work in another building, or on the main campus rather. And so we don't get to, unless I go to the main campus for a meeting and pop into their office, I don't always get a chance to see them. I think I have another. Put 3 up top, so I'm going to put 3 at the bottom. Granted, I really can't see the ones at the bottom, but that might change once I cut. Once I cut or trim. Actually, let me see if I can do some trimming now. I was freaking out because I thought I had more of this. And then I realized, well, I don't really need more of it because I'm not doing deco. So I didn't need a lot of it. All right. Okay. All right. Show you what we have so far. Okay, I don't know if I like these. I think I might just continue with the white. I don't know if these, let me stick one in. I don't know if it's going to add. That's because I had to go in the office today, Donna. Otherwise, I would have had on some leggings and a t-shirt. All right, I think I'm going to add some more and give it a little bit more height. But thank you. I had applied to a craft show for this weekend, but I was put on the waiting list. But I still think I'm going to go and check it out and see what it's all about. If I can talk my husband into it. Since there's no basketball, I feel like, although I know he doesn't really want to hang out, but maybe if I can bribe him and say I'll treat him to lunch or something. I'm not going to do many more. Let me just check. I don't think I'm there, but I think. So I want to see, what type of wreaths, because this is an area that I've never done a show in, so I can see what they're looking for and maybe cater more to that for next year. This grapevine is not. What I'll do is I'll go back through and add some moss to hide my mechanics, because I don't like for that to show. Rachel, we gotta do what we gotta do. And while he, says he doesn't like it, he normally finds something that he likes there. So it's not like he doesn't enjoy himself. He will complain about it though. But all right, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this, and then I think I'm going to let it be. I think this one is just one day. They have other shows that are 2 day, but I think this particular one is only one. And that's why, I don't know. I don't know if there are pros and cons to one or versus two. I guess it's so much that you having it for multiple days increases your option of, or your odds of you selling something. But then one day, I think, you know, the customer might think, oh goodness, I have to get it now. Otherwise, it's not gonna be here. I guess so. But sometimes, Rachel, you know, he hurts my feelings. He's like, you know I'm going to do it. I was like, but why do we have to go through all of that? Just say yes. And then he says, oh, now I'm hurting your feelings. Now I'm hurting your feelings. Yes, you are. I just need you to say yes sometimes without, I just burnt myself. Without all the commentary. Okay, that was not fun. Sorry guys, I just hurt myself. All right, I'm going to add this last piece. Let me see where I want to put it though, before I go burning myself. Here, I'll put it over here. All right. Oh, you know, I still got to add the sign. I act like I'm finished. I still have to add the sign. All right, so this is what we have so far. Well, what I find is that the people on Saturday, there's normally more people on Saturday, but then Sunday you get the rush after church. And so I feel like it's hit and miss, because I did one show and I did really well on Sunday. But I repeated that same show and I did better on Saturday than I did on Sunday. So you never know, you never know. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put my sign. But I need my... Thank you, Rachel. Rachel, I loved your bunnies. Those were so cute. Rachel with Rachel Unique Crafts, she made some bunny rabbits using ribbon and some fabric. Hold on. I don't want it there. I want it in the middle here. Yep. They were so cute. Uh-oh. I lost my grip. And I got to remember to be careful and stop moving around so much on this floor, because I don't know where that needle went. I used, had to use cable ties to attach the my pipe cleaner, because I didn't want to staple, because this board is pretty thin, and I didn't know, even though I have like the 1/4 inch staples, I was afraid that it would go through the sign, so I reinforced it with some glue. All right, we're almost done. But I could see you. I first went on YouTube, and that's where I saw you. But I feel like I wanted to do on Facebook, because you didn't have that many. So I went over there, and I could see you just fine. It may have been frozen on your end, but I was able to see you in real time. Okay, why is it messing with me today? Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I'm just going to I might trim my things just a little bit more so you can see the florals. This is it. And I'm just going to give my tails a little. Ow. Okay, today is going to be the day for craft injuries. The wire got me. All right. Here we have a nice, simple. Okay, it started off as a 14. Oh, look, there's one more piece. And I feel like I have to use it because it's the last, it's the only one. Hold on. Let's see, where can I put it? I'll put it up there. All right. So it started off as a 14-inch work form, and now we're at least 20. Adding the florals and the ribbon and the sign. All right. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate your support. Hopefully, you guys are getting your inventory together for your upcoming shows. That's what I'll be working on probably first early. I'm an early riser, so I like to do as much as I can early in the morning. And so I'll probably do a couple of wreaths and then see if I can make my way to look at the show. So again, I want to thank you. This is our, I'm going to switch the view. This is our end product. And I may or may not add a little hook here. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. We'll see. I'm more productive in the morning, Rachel. If you, even meetings, I'm thinking if you want me to be on my A game, it needs to be before 2. Preferably first thing. All right, so I'll probably do something springy or maybe Easter for next week. I was looking at my stash and I'm trying to think of what I might do. So I'm thinking I'm going to go that route, probably Easter or spring. So you guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next Wednesday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't already, please make sure you like my page, follow me so that you can get alerts on when I do my lives. I'm also over on YouTube if you prefer that that social media platform. But again, I thank you for hanging out, and I appreciate you. You guys have a great week.